Suhana, Shanaya are my best friends. They're just the bestest friends ever. I was lucky enough to watch the movie with them, and they are the best audience because they were reacting to everything. They were like, "Oh my god, what's gonna happen next? Oh my god, is this really happening?" And I was just like, "Guys, chill, watch the film." As you said, Alia, she's so lovely and she's my favorite. Someone I've admired for so long, and the fact that she liked my performance and she found a growth in me as an actor was huge. He's someone who's been a very big influence on me, in terms of cinema and acting, and just in terms of his personality also. It's just extremely loving and sweet and supportive, and I'm surrounded by a lot of love, so I'm very grateful. I'm so happy you spoke about Zendaya because she is phenomenal. Euphoria is my favorite show. And I mean, as I said before, as an actor, I don't want to tie myself down into anything. So I would love to play a character like that.
Hello, Ananya. I'm Karen Pereira from ETimes. And
Hi.
So lovely to have you. And what a great movie Gehraiyaan was.
Thank you so much.
So how does it feel to be winning these rave reviews from for your film and your performance? Alia Bhatt also had some of the nicest things to say. So tell us some of your best reactions that you've got from friends and family.
No, it's been extremely overwhelming. All the responses, we've put in a lot of hard work into this film, all of us, and we've tried to tell this story as honestly as possible, and we're happy that we could do that without compromising it at all. So the fact that we were able to do that, and there's been so much conversation and love, that follows after it, has been extremely rewarding for all of us. And for me, with Tia's character, people have found her relatable, and they found her extremely likable, and that's a huge win for me. And as you said, Alia, she's so lovely and she's my favorite, as everyone knows. So it was a huge thing to hear that from her, and she also messaged me after she watched the film. So that was a big one for me because she's someone I've admired for so long, and the fact that she liked my performance and she found a growth in me as an actor was huge.
So Suhana and Shanaya were cheering you on throughout the film's promotions. What did they have to say after seeing your film? And even Ishaan, did you all have a watch party together? Are you all sharing acting tips?
No, Suhana, Shanaya are my best friends. They're just the bestest friends ever. I was lucky enough to watch the movie with them, and they are the best audience because they were reacting to everything. They were like, "Oh my god, what's going to happen next? Oh my god, is this really happening?" And I was just like, "Guys, chill, watch the film." But they are so sweet. They're so supportive. And we discuss films a lot. We discuss acting a lot. But we've been doing that since childhood because we've all always wanted to be actors, and it was like a collective dream that the three of us had together. But they really, really enjoyed the film, and yeah, they're lovely. And Ishaan, I got to watch the film with him as well. I think he's rewatching it again today on Amazon. But he's someone who's been a very big influence on me, in terms of cinema and acting, and just in terms of his personality also. It's just extremely loving and sweet and supportive, and I'm surrounded by a lot of love, so I'm very grateful.
So how is it different, working with actors your own age versus working with stalwarts like Naseeruddin and Rajat and even a Deepika?
It's been a wonderful experience. I've learned something from everyone on the set, from Shakun, just being the director that he is. He gives his actors so much space and so much freedom to kind of discover where they want to take the scene or what they want to do with the characters. With Deepika, I think the empathy that she has in real life really lends itself to her characters when she plays them. And I was blessed to, have all these amazing performances that I could just play off of. With Sid and Dhairya, the three of us are just starting out. So we all had a lot of energy and a lot of eagerness to, kind of prove ourselves and, go all the way and do justice to the characters that were written. And with Naseer sir and Rajat, I would just observe them on set, even though I wasn't with them in some scenes. And they are just masters.
Okay. And was there Like, how easy or difficult was it, or even emotionally draining was it for you to play a naive and trusting character like Tia?
It was extremely emotionally draining in that sense, because I've said this before, that Tia is very similar to how I am, but then she's also extremely different. Looking back, I feel like if I was in Tia's position, I don't know if I would have reacted the same way as her. So to kind of put myself in her shoes, to not judge her, but to kind of feel everything that she's feeling was most important to me. Even within that innocence and naivety, I think to have a sense of maturity, resilience, and restraint was important to keep. Yeah. And I think the innocence I borrowed a little bit from myself a few years ago, not anymore.
So, was there a point where you wanted more for your character?
I honestly feel like Tia was a treat to play because she had a complete arc. There were so many facets of her personality to explore, and I'm very happy that I got to play her.
How do you react to the negative reviews that came in? Like, you like to some of the trolling, even you deal with trolling, as a social, like you deal with this initiative on social media trolling. So how did that
So
play
positive, yeah.
a part?
In life,
in how you deal with social media trolling that came with this film, or what, like,
with this film, honestly, we always said that it's an honest film. It's about real complex relationships, and we were completely open to opinions and discussions, because that's what art is, right? It's subjective. Everyone is meant to have an opinion, as long as it affects people and it evokes some sort of emotion in them. And we're completely overwhelmed with all the love that we've received, with the relatability that people have felt. Some people have watched it and then felt a certain way, and then they've slept and they've woken up and the film has still stayed with them. So I don't think we could have asked for anything better.
And this is also not a typical Bollywood movie, so has it made you want to explore darker roles, ahead?
No, definitely. I mean, I know that I don't want to tie myself into any box, because I've also grown up watching those typical Bollywood movies, as you say, those masala entertainers, romantic comedies. So I want to do a little bit of everything, but it's definitely helped me believe in myself a little bit more, and reassured me that people do want to watch complex, maybe even a little dark reality realities of life.
Okay. And at just 23, this is your first A-rated movie. Do you think you are growing up too fast on screen? And also, I am like currently hooked on Euphoria with Zendaya playing a messed up teen. Would you like to explore such characters, or is something glossy more on the cards?
I'm so happy you spoke about Zendaya, because she is phenomenal. Euphoria is my favorite show. And I mean, as I said before, as an actor, I don't want to tie myself down into anything. So I would love to play a character like that.
Okay. And this, the latest tweet that has gone viral about Gehraiyaan is the climax, where Deepika, like where the grandmother meets her.
Yeah.
And they are linking it to Andhadhun. Do you think we can get a part 2, or do you think this is best left as an anthology?
I think it's best left as it is, because I think it allows people to kind of come up with their own ending, and it tells you a lot about yourself and your own moral compass with whichever ending you decide to go with. So I think it's interesting with a little mystery left.
And you've been flying to the US a couple of times. Was it just for holidays or studies, or are you pushing for a possible Hollywood break? I meant US, sorry.
No, I mean, I went there last to shoot for Ligo, because we shot with Mike Tyson over there, which was so exciting. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say right now.
So no Hollywood on the cards as yet?
I would be, I'd be really happy if I get to audition for something, because as you said, there's so many interesting opportunities for work all over the world. And I think with OTT, the world has become a much smaller place. You have access to so many different kinds of cinema in so many different languages. So, why not?
And so we've seen you play a variety of roles thus far. What can we expect from your characters in Liger and Kho Gaye Hum Kahan? What sets them apart from Tia?
Very, very different. All of them are. Ahana. I don't know if I can say the name of my character, but it's okay. My character in Kho Gaye Hum Kahan, her name is Ahana, and it's a very different film in itself. It's about three best friends who are coming of age in a digital world, and how they react to their normal relationships along with social media at the same time. And my character in Liger is called Tanya, and she's super, super fun and full on musty drama. So they're all very, very different from each other.
Okay. Thank you so very much, Ananya. And all the very best. Look forward to your new films.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.